A message from the village of Mallah to all those that are watching. Village living with a old wardrobe. Rahman Rahim. How many of you would love one of these in your house? And how many of you could live in the village with these in your home? Welcome to today's vlog. My name is Javez Khan. I'm going to show you a typical house in the village as the cow gently looks through and thinks, what on earth is this person on the other side and what is he doing? Enjoy the video. Remember to subscribe, like and share with your friends. A typical home in the village. It's a beautiful sunny day and this is an agricultural home. And I have cricket going on too. And this is a farming household. And in the corner we have the pats. The cow pats. Smells very like cow patty. And everything that's in the home is used for something. So we have extra bricks and stones. This is all firewood. It's all used for fuel. It's used in the tandoor and for all the facilities and for anything where heat is actually required. This is the serving pot where they mix the hay, mix it with various things, if that's the right word. And where the trees have grown here, this is grazing material for the animals. So everything has a purpose. And the shade from the trees. And here's the water pump. Here's the water pump. And this tree must be many years old. As a little boy, I remember spending time in houses like this. Oh, and self-sufficiency. There's a little hen as well that will probably provide eggs. And on the other side, the good old gut. A good old mini gut, which is not only a bed, it's a chair. It's used to carry materials. Can be used at weddings, and a good old takia, a massive colourful pillow. So as a means of respect, what you do is, and the elders know about these that are Pakistani, the youngsters sit there and the elders sit there. This is the kaha and that is the head. That is the sar, this is the bottom, that is the top. And often when you will come and sit down for a guest, they will come running with one of these, so you can lean on it as a means of comfort and relaxation. And let's have a little walk down to the other side where we have, look, greenery, mashallah. And if I tell you, it's priceless, the shade. And through it I've spotted a chicken hut. These are the bathrooms. And oh, and it looks like the door is open, so the chickens are free to roam around. Oh, and there's a chicken. Is that chicken feed? Actually, no, it's cement. Where are the chickens? Oh, there he is, wandering about. There she is, wandering about. And look, the clothes are being washed. And this is a extended family home out in the fields with beautiful sunshine. And look, the open air drains that run through the house. And look, on the other side, these are the old cookers. Look at this. This one's been unused for a little while, but the wood and the fuel goes here. The pot simply stays on top, and there goes the chimney all the way up. And this is a typical storage area. And this with the old wooden roof. An old wooden clothing unit. What's the word I'm looking for? Let's have a look a little bit closer. This would be typical from years and years and years ago as a dowry gift. Just look at its intricate design. It's a very royal type of design. A little mirror in the middle. A wardrobe unit with its little drawers. Here, right at the top, is a little vent. Common design in older village homes. And a running feature of some of these older homes is the door in between. So there's 3 or 4 rooms that are exactly the same, and you can run from one to the other. I remember playing hide and seek in houses like this as a little boy. Of course, look, the good old balang, or the cut, decorated in different ways and made for different uses. And it looks like a motorbike is hiding there as well. And check this, a trunk, massive trunk, lives under there. There's 2 of them, and it looks like they've had special stands made for them as well, full of goodies. So the room next to it, and this is like the guest room, mashallah, and this is done on the old, look, decorated version of the Torangi from before. This is completely different, and it's a more modern version of the one you saw earlier. And I was telling you about how things are presented and decorated. So look at this in comparison. And often these would be gifts, specifically like dowry gifts. And it looks like this is the main guest room in the home. And let's go a little bit closer. Pots and pans and glasses and stuff that sits here for years and years, sometimes used and sometimes not used. A message from the village of Mallah to all those that are watching. And lots of kites. It looks like a bit of patangi in the house, a bit of patangbazi going on. And this is probably the biggest domestic storage you have ever seen in your life, known as a kandu. And if I open this little door, which I'm not going to right now, or in fact I'm being told I have permission to open it. But in the olden days, these would be full of maize and wheat storage for years and years and years. Reminds me a little bit about the World War. So, advantage of having such a beautiful big home is space, number 1. The air is very clean. And the younger members of the family, which is an extended family, can do a little bit of this. Play cricket. And I've just spotted an old water well hiding in the corner of the home. Look at this. Oh, look at this. So Zariza Manaki, for those that do not know, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So what would happen is the pail that looks like this would go straight down into the well, which is currently covered, and then Jack or Jill, or whoever it was, would wind it back up like so, and then release it back down. And it was very much a manual process. The cricket goes on. Oh, hi. And he's been caught at the boundary. There he goes. The game goes on. Oh, and he's been caught behind, sort of. And as the last point of self-sufficiency is a touch of the Middle East, is we have a date tree as well. And of course, extra storage. And the house goes on for a long time is hay stored in abundance, which is used in a million ways. And of course, we've just got a spare door in case we need to use it. And outside, on the left-hand side, is the machine. So what happens is, the bales of whether it's grass or feed is fed into there. And here is the massive chopper. It chops it, hits the wheelbarrow, and off it goes to feed the animals. From wherever you're watching, from a village home here in Mallah, may the sun always shine on you. Have a wonderful, blessed day.